Early life and beginnings. Roy Jorge de Souza, known simply as Roy Jorge, was born on May 19, 1974, in Lisbon, Portugal. Raised in a footballing family, Roy was destined for a career in the sport from an early age. He showed great promise as a youth player and joined the Sporting CP Youth Academy, one of the most prestigious football institutions in Portugal. His time in the academy laid the foundation for his future as a professional footballer. Roy's early playing career began with Sporting CP, where he developed his skills primarily as a left-back. Known for his speed, defensive reliability, and offensive contributions down the left flank, he quickly stood out in the youth ranks. His potential was evident, and he soon made his debut for Sporting CP's first team in the 1992-1993 season. Over the next few years, Roy Jorge became a regular fixture in Sporting's lineup, contributing to both defensive and offensive plays. His attacking runs, pace, and ability to deliver crosses made him a significant asset for the team. By the age of 22, Roy had already established himself as one of the most promising left-backs in Portugal. Career peak, Sporting CP and international glory. Roy Jorge's career peak came during his time at Sporting CP, where he spent much of his professional career. His consistency and tactical awareness made him one of the top left-backs in the Primeira Liga during the late 1990s and early 2000s. In addition to his individual contributions, Roy was also part of a highly competitive Sporting side that was consistently challenging for domestic titles. One of his most notable achievements with Sporting CP came in 2000, when he helped the club win the Taça de Portugal and the Supertaça Cândido de Oliveira. Roy's reliable performances were integral to Sporting's success in these competitions, and his reputation as one of the best fullbacks in Portugal continued to grow. Roy Jorge's international career also flourished during this period. He made his debut for the Portugal national team in 1996 and was a regular fixture in the team throughout the late 1990s and early 2000s. His first major international tournament came at UEFA Euro 2000, where Portugal finished fourth, a strong result that solidified Roy's status as one of the country's top players. Although Roy Jorge was not part of Portugal's 2004 European Championship squad, he returned to represent his country in several more tournaments. His leadership qualities and steady performances continued to earn him praise, and he was frequently called upon for important international fixtures, including qualifiers for the 2006 FIFA World Cup. Roy Jorge's peak was defined not only by his consistent club performances but also by his pivotal role in the Portuguese national team during this period. His ability to deliver precise crosses, make intelligent runs, and defend diligently made him a standout player for both club and country. Main achievements. Roy Jorge's career was filled with individual and team successes, earning him recognition as one of Portugal's top left-backs. Here are some of the highlights of his career. Taça de Portugal. Roy Jorge won the Taça de Portugal with Sporting CP in 2000, contributing significantly to their domestic cup victory. Supertaça Cândido de Oliveira. He also helped Sporting CP win the Supertaça Cândido de Oliveira, 2000, in his early years with the club. Primeira Liga runner-up. Sporting regularly challenged for the Primeira Liga, with Roy Jorge contributing to the team's near-title seasons. International success. Roy Jorge earned 57 caps for the Portugal national team, representing his country at various international tournaments, including UEFA Euro 2000 and the 2006 FIFA World Cup qualifiers. Team leadership. Roy Jorge's leadership and consistency on the field earned him a reputation as a top-level professional. He captained both Sporting CP and the Portuguese national team during various points of his career. These achievements showcase Roy Jorge's importance both domestically and internationally. His ability to maintain a high level of performance for an extended period is a testament to his skill and commitment to the game. Last years and retirement. After an illustrious career with Sporting CP, Roy Jorge's later years were spent with a few different clubs. In 2007, he moved to Famalicão, where he played for a few seasons before eventually retiring from professional football in 2010 at the age of 36. While his form had started to decline in the latter stages of his career, Roy Jorge remained a reliable option at the back, helping mentor younger players. Despite moving to smaller clubs later in his career, Roy Jorge's reputation remained strong, and his leadership qualities were highly regarded throughout his playing years. He was widely praised for his professionalism and his influence in the locker room, even as his playing time became more limited. After his retirement, Roy Jorge shifted his focus to coaching and football management. In 2013, he began his coaching career with Portugal's U21 national team, guiding the next generation of talent through competitive youth tournaments. His experience and tactical understanding made him an ideal candidate for a managerial role, and he began to have a significant impact on the development of young Portuguese players. Legacy. Roy Jorge's legacy is marked by his consistency, leadership, and contributions to both Sporting CP and the Portuguese national team. As one of Portugal's top fullbacks during his time, his ability to contribute to both defensive and offensive plays made him a key figure in any squad. His performances in domestic competitions, combined with his international success, cemented his reputation as one of Portugal's finest footballers of his generation. While his name may not be as globally recognized as some of his contemporaries, Roy Jorge's professionalism and commitment to the game left a lasting mark on Portuguese football. His contributions to Sporting CP, where he spent the majority of his career, and his role in Portugal's national team helped elevate the country to greater heights on the international stage. Today, Roy Jorge is remembered as one of Portugal's most reliable and respected players of the late 1990s and early 2000s. His legacy lives on not only through his time spent on the pitch but also through his continued work in nurturing young talent as a coach. As a versatile, reliable, and respected figure in Portuguese football, Roy Jorge's career will forever be celebrated by fans and players alike.